Wake up, flamethrowers. Y'all know what time it is. Anyway, what's up, flamethrowers? It's me, Flame the Dragon Hog here, and welcome to another installment of Ask the Sonic Crew. That's right, guys. We are back with some more Ask the Sonic Crew for you guys this Wednesday. Anyway, guys, you guys asked for them, and here they are. Guys, we have the main, or should I say, the Magic 7. We have the Magic 7 here from MLP. Now, you guys don't know who they are. Well, let me introduce them to you. Of course, we all know the one pony who's really, really good with magic. In fact, she is the element of magic. She's the embodiment of the element of magic. She's definitely beautiful, and she's one of the princesses of Equestria. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Hello everyone, it's nice to see you all again.
Yep. and besides, she is also a part of Team Universal. She's also a part of Team Universal, guys. For those of you guys who haven't seen the video, she's actually a part of Team Universal now, alongside me, Rainbow Dash, and everybody else. It's actually really cool. I really am happy to have her on the team. Anywho, next up we have is her mentor, or one of her friends, or one of her best friends. That's just kind of cool. Anyway, she's the Princess of Night. She's the Princess of Night, and she also has the power to travel into people's nightmares and make sure they have good dreams. I'm talking about the one, the only, Princess Luna. That's right, guys. I got Princess Luna here.
Hello everyone, it's nice to see you all again. It's been a long while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. The last time you guys seen Princess Luna was the time when I had her, Princess Celestia, Princess Cadance, and Twilight play Would You Rather against each other. It was definitely pretty awesome. But anyway, it's good to see you, Princess Luna.
It's really nice to see you too, Flame.
Thanks. Anyway, next up we have is a new pony that's going to be here. We have a new pony that you guys have not met. Well, you guys seen her, and I mentioned her on here many times, but you guys have not actually met her. And today, I'm going to be meeting her. Anyway, guys, she was once a pony that was one of Twilight's enemies. She was once one of Twilight's enemies, but after finally realizing how important friendship is, she became good, and she also became the guidance counselor over at the Friendship School. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Starlight Glimmer.
Hello everyone, it's nice to meet you. You must be Flame the Dragon Hog.
Yep, it's nice to meet you too, Starlight. It's nice to meet you too, Starlight. Twilight tells me a lot about you.
Really?
Yes, she does. She says that you're a really great student, and she also said that you are really, really happy all the time.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, think about it. I once, was bad, but now I'm good. And I'm still being good.
Oh, that's good. Anyway, speaking of ponies who were once bad but turned good, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know this pony. She's another member of Team Universal. In fact, she's one of the main members of Team Universal. She's beautiful. She's nice, sweet, kind, and not only that, like I said before, she was once bad, but now she's good. 100% good. She comes all the way from the EG world. Well, she can travel both from EG and Friendship is Magic. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, today, guys, I have here with me the other member of Team Universal, Sunset Shimmer.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you all again.
Yep, how you doing, Sunset?
Everything's just fine.
Well, I'm glad that everything's fine over in your world.
Yes, everything's just fine.
Excellent. Alright, so guys, we got 3 other ponies who you guys have not met, but you guys probably seen before. Okay, so first up, the blue pony over there. She is... Okay, first up, we got the blue pony over there. She is somewhat beautiful, a little bit bossy, and she says that she's all great and powerful, but the truth is she's sometimes like bragging. She likes bragging. Anyway, guys, for those of you guys who don't know who she is, you're about to meet her. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you... Oh, wait, hang on. She just gave me a card to introduce herself. Oh, Lord. Okay. May I present to you the great and powerful Trixie. Oh, my gosh. Trixie, darn it.
What? I mean, I am great and powerful, you know.
Yeah, we'll just see how great and powerful you are. Anyway, it's nice to finally meet you, Trixie.
Likewise. So you must be the Flame the Dragon Hog that's been enhanced with alicorn magic? But truly, you don't understand how to use it.
If you want, I can turn you back into a filly.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to be casting any age spells up in here. Have us all turn into babies. But anyway, next up we have is another pony who Twilight finally got reasoned with. She reasoned with. You guys don't remember her because she was actually part of the MLP movie. She actually worked for the Storm King. She actually worked for the Storm King, but she rebelled against him after realizing how important friendship is and how Twilight spoke to her about friendship and all that other stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Tempest the Unicorn. Well, believe it or not, guys, she is a unicorn. It's just that her horn is broken. Yikes.
Yes, my horn is broken, but I'm still able to perform magic for some reason. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Flame.
It's nice to meet you too, Tempest. It's nice to meet you too. Anyway, so, what have you been up to? Twilight says you've been traveling around Equestria for, telling ponies about magic.
That's exactly what I've been doing. Telling everybody about friendship. Just spreading friendship all around Equestria.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, last but not least, guys, we have a pony that not that many people remember. Because, you see, even Twilight didn't remember her. But now she does. Anyway, for those of you guys who don't remember, she actually was once one of Twilight's best friends before she moved to Ponyville. When she was living back in Canterlot. When she was living back in Canterlot, and she had plenty of friends. And this is one of them. She was actually just like her. She loves reading books. She loves studying. And, of course, one time she actually... shunned out all her friends and stuff just to focus on her studies and stuff. It's really crazy, I know. Okay, guys, so now may I present the last pony? It is Moondancer. How are you doing, Moondancer? It's nice to finally meet you.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was in the middle of reading my book. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Wow, you really do like reading books, don't you?
Who doesn't like reading books?
Well, yeah, that is true. I mean, I always bury my head in a good book every now and then. Okay, well, anyway, now that introductions is done, now let's get on with the questions. Oh, wait, I forgot. I gotta introduce my co-host. Now, guys, here's the thing. It took me a while to finally think of who the perfect co-host is going to be. Now, I tried to get Princess Cadence, but she's too busy. I tried to get Princess Celestia, but of course she's busy as well. So I went with the next best unicorn that I know. She's beautiful, she's really generous, and of course she owns the Carousel Boutique. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the ever so beautiful Rarity.
Hello, darlings. It's really nice to be here. It's such an honor.
Rarity, what the world? It's always an honor to have you here.
Aw, that's really nice to hear you say that, Flame, darling.
Okay, Rarity, is that date still on for tonight?
Yes, of course.
Excellent. Anyway, okay guys, so without further ado, let's begin with Ask the Sonic Crew with the Magic 7. Let's begin. Alright, so the first question here is for Twilight. Ooh, okay. Now this is definitely interesting. So, Twilight, how do you feel now that you're a member of Team Universal?
It actually feels nice. I really am happy that I can spread my friendship and my help all around the multiverse, not just Equestria, because I'm pretty sure there's some multiverses out there who doesn't understand friendship.
Trust me, I've been to some of those universes that don't understand friendship. But don't worry, I'm pretty sure with your help, lots of them will understand.
I sure hope so, because after all, friendship is very, very important.
Yes, it is. Because we don't want people to grow up and be alone all the time. Okay, well, anyway, thanks for answering that question, Twilight. Alright, so, Rarity, go ahead and ask Princess Luna her question.
Are you kidding? You want me to ask the question to Princess Luna?
Yeah.
Well, that's such an honor. Thank you, darling. Okay, Princess Luna, this question here is for you. How often did you take to your vocal lessons after first meeting Fluttershy and Twilight? Well, to tell you the truth, it did take me a while to finally dim down my equestrian voice and finally get proper speaking. Cause you see, it's been a long time, and my mind was still, back when, I first got banished. So, it's definitely crazy, but anyway, it did take me a while, but I finally got it. I was really happy that, Twilight and Fluttershy were actually able to help me, best understand today's language and help me dim down my voice. Plus, not only that, but now people aren't really scared of me anymore.
Well, that's good to know. Because after all, people still mistake you for Nightmare Moon. Wait, do they still do that?
No, they don't. But, of course, some of the ponies who still know about Nightmare Night and Nightmare Moon and all that stuff, yeah, they still fear me.
Yikes. That's just bad. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll fix that. Anyway, next up is Starlight Glimmer. Okay, Starlight Glimmer, this question here is for you. How did you feel? I mean, do you regret everything that you've done? Like, try and erase Twilight's friendship with her friends, or took over that whole place by stealing everybody's cutie marks?
To tell you the truth, yes, I actually do regret doing that. I really did. Honestly. Because I just wanted to be noticed. And not only that, it also reflected on my friendship with Starburst.
Oh yeah, I remember Starburst. He's a really powerful wizard, am I right?
Yes, he is. Anyway, he got a call saying that he was going to the Crystal Empire, and I didn't. And from that day forward, I felt so alone. And so I thought if I couldn't have a friendship, nobody can. And it was all based off of who we were. So I thought if I took people's cutie marks, then maybe, just maybe, they can forget about who they are, and I can tell them who they are.
Well, that's something.
And trust me, I really do regret trying to end Twilight's friendships. I really do. Reason why is because if it wasn't for her friendships, then we wouldn't have any of the stuff that we have today. Like, say, for example, if it wasn't for Twilight meeting her friends, then Lord Tirek would still be around, Queen Chrysalis would have taken over, and, of course, King Sombra would have taken over the Crystal Kingdom. I don't want that.
Yeah, I know we don't want that. I know we don't want any of that stuff to happen because, trust me, Twilight and her friends, they've been protecting Equestria for I don't know how long. So, yeah, there's no way, nothing, and I repeat, nothing is going to stop them. Heck, not even Lord Tirek and Chrysalis and Cozy Glow. They couldn't even stop them. And speaking of which, I'm really glad that, Cozy Glow and Queen Chrysalis, they're actually good. I'm actually happy that they're good now.
Yeah, they've been reformed. I'm glad that they have been reformed.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that the Cutie Mark Crusaders actually gave, a Cozy Glow a second chance. That's actually really cool. Anyway, Rarity, go ahead and ask your question to Sunset Shimmer.
All right, darling. All right. Sunset. Let's see. Are any of the people in your world any different from the ponies here? Like, for example, me and Equestrian Girl me. Are they somewhat the same or somewhat different? Well, to tell you the truth, Rarity, there are lots of similarities between you and your EG self. Like, she likes making clothes too, and she also loves being really, really generous, just like you. The only thing is that she doesn't have a boutique or anything. Oh my, she doesn't? No, she doesn't. She actually just makes clothes out of her home. And not only that, but she she also plays the guitar in her band. Wait, my EG counterpart is in a band?
Yeah, you didn't know that, Rarity? It's called the Rain Booms. It's called the Rain Booms. I thought you knew that already.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, anyway, another great example for that is, believe it or not, is oh lord, it's actually Rainbow Dash. Because you see, the Rainbow Dash is from both Equestria and from both the EG world. The EG world is actually the EG Rainbow Dash. She actually is the captain of all the sports teams. And not only that, but the normal Rainbow Dash, she's just a wonder colt. She's just a wonder colt. It's pretty crazy, but anyway, that's it. Okay. Well, thanks for answering that question, Sunset. Alright, so anyway, next up the question is for Trixie. Oh boy, here we go. Now, Trixie, we want the truth. Do not lie. Okay, here's the question. Trixie, did you honestly think that you could be almighty and powerful if you had that Alicorn medallion? Like, really? Did you really think you could have been that great and powerful with that Alicorn medallion?
Well, to tell you the truth, I wanted to out magic Twilight. 'Cause you see, I'm supposed to be the great and powerful Trixie. But already she was just already great and powerful. I wanted to show her up.
So basically what you're saying is you wanted to out magic her?
Yes, 'cause you see, my feats are more interesting than Twilight's. Well, not anymore, because now that she's a princess.
Well, yeah, Twilight's now a princess, so you can't compete with her anymore, because, she has a whole lot more magic and a whole lot more time in her space to, just, work on magic and stuff. In fact, she's working on all sorts of different spells right now.
Yes, I guess.
Okay, well, anyway, next up is Tempest. Rarity, go ahead and ask your question to Tempest.
Right. Okay, Tempest, darling. What was it like working for the Storm King? It was absolutely, positively weird. The Storm King was not that great of a guy. He was really mean, and the only reason why he picked me up was because he just really, really not only wanted a henchman, but he also really, really wanted somebody to do his bidding. A slave, or something like that. A bounty hunter, or whatever. I don't know. But I really, really didn't like working for him. Honestly, I really didn't. But I had no choice but to. He was already great and powerful, so I had no choice but to work for him. I couldn't get out even if I could.
Yikes. So basically what you're saying is he was actually keeping you there by force.
In a way, yes.
I see. Okay, well, anyway, next up is Moon Dancer. Alright, Moon Dancer, you ready for your question? Moon Dancer. Moon Dancer.
Oh, sorry. I was still reading my book, waiting for my turn.
Well, your turn has come.
Well, okay. Ask my question.
Okay, so to Moon Dancer, how did you feel when Twilight first moved to Ponyville? Did you feel upset?
Well, to tell you the truth, I really didn't care because you see, she didn't care enough to come to that party that I planned. Moon Dancer, I told you. The reason why I didn't come was because, I was too busy with my studies and I didn't understand friendship. So that's why I went to Ponyville, to best understand it. That's why I went. But you see, after that, I really wanted to reconnect with my old friends. So that's why I went back to Canterlot. But turns out, all my other friends remember me, except for you. You did remember me, but you somewhat shunned me out. That was because, I was too wrapped up with my studies, just like you were. You were too busy wrapped up with your studies. So I thought if I wrapped up with mine, then I could just not worry about friendship.
Yikes. Yikes, that's definitely something. Okay, well, don't worry, Moon Dancer. Now that you're friends with Twilight again, everything's just fine.
Yes, everything is just fine now.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, ladies, we are now to the very first group question. And Rarity, you get to ask the group question. Okay, there you go, Rarity.
Alright. Okay, so, darlings, this question is for all of you. What is some of the greatest spells you ever casted? We'll start off with Twilight. Okay, Twilight, what's one of the greatest spells you ever done? Well, to tell you the truth, the only other great spell that I remember doing was definitely something really, really interesting.
Okay, and that spell was...
Well, let's just say it really didn't help out. You see, it accidentally switched my friends' personalities.
Oh yeah, that time the elements of harmony got all mixed up. And your friend's cutie marks switched.
Yep, and that was the day I got my wings. After when I set everything straight.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great. Okay, so Luna, what about you? What was one of the greatest spells you ever cast?
If I had to choose, I would have to say creating that one great big dream where I hooked into everybody's well, every pony's dreams and just created one great big dream.
Oh yeah, the time the Tantabus got out of your dreams and started hopping from dream to dream. That was definitely really interesting.
Yes, it was. And it did take a lot of my strength to finally keep that dream together, and it was actually really nice.
Yeah. So Starlight Glimmer. What was one of the craziest spells you ever did?
Well, one of the craziest spells I ever done was remember that time Rarity's mane fell out? Oh, please don't remind me, darling. It just grew back. Oh, no, 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 don't worry. I'm not going to do anything to your mane. It's just remember the time when you came to both me and Twilight asking if we can use magic for a mane? Well, the funniest part was when I used my magic to give you that wooden mane. That was actually pretty funny. Well, I do suppose that was quite hilarious. But you do have to remember that mane was definitely something. But don't worry, even with my mane messed up, I still made it work.
Yeah, I know you did. I mean, Rarity, I never thought I'd say this, but even with your mane messed up, you still look beautiful as always.
Aw, thank you, darling.
Okay, well, Sunset Shimmer. What about you? What was one of the greatest spells you ever casted?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't actually casted any spells. Because you see, I really don't really spend time, learning about magic and all that other stuff, just like Twilight does. But but there was a few things that I have done many times. Um, but unfortunately, I haven't casted any spells.
Oh, I see. Well, that's okay. Well, that's okay.
The only type of spell I remember casting was only the levitation spell. The spell that all unicorns or alicorns use to move something.
Well, yeah, that is true. Trust me, I know that spell very, very well. Anyway, Trixie, what about you? What was one of the craziest spells you ever casted?
Oh, I do believe that the one spell that I casted, the great and powerful Trixie, will now demonstrate the one spell that actually helped out. You see, it's called the mouth removing spell.
Wait, what?
Flame, darling, your mouth, gone. Yes, the great and powerful Trixie has removed his mouth. Just like how I did Pinkie Pie that one time, every pony was happy. Now that Pinkie shut up for once. Trixie, would you mind giving Flame back his mouth? As you wish, Princess.
Ah, ah, ah. Oh my gosh. Trixie, don't ever cast that spell on me ever again.
Sorry, but I was just showing off how great and powerful I am.
Okay. Okay. Trixie, I get it. You're good with magic. But please, please, no more mouth removing spells. I mean, if I didn't have a mouth, how do you think my wife would feel? Anyway, Tempest, what was one of the craziest spells you ever casted?
Well, to tell you the truth, because of my horn, I haven't been able to cast any good spells. The only spell I remember casting was draining Twilight's magic. Just a little bit of it. But you see, I did give it back. Finally. I did give it back, though.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, Moon Dancer. Moon Dancer. So, what's one spell you remember doing?
Well, after Twilight gave me that book, I learned about different spells. But I really didn't have time to, cast any. But the one spell I do remember using was was a very, very interesting spell. It's that teleportation spell that Twilight sometimes does.
Oh yeah, that teleportation spell. Yeah, Twilight really likes using that teleportation spell. It saves her time from flying.
You got that right.
Oh Lord. Anyway, I guess that's it for that group question. I mean, I would ask Rarity, but Rarity, the only spell I remember you doing is that shield. Is using that shield spell.
Well, darling, that is the only spell that I know.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna blame you for that. Okay. Anyway, we're moving on to round two. And Rarity, you get to start. When it comes to these questions. Okay, so Rarity, go ahead and ask your question to Twilight.
Alright, here we go. Okay, Twilight, this question here is for you. How did you feel when you first met me or any of your other friends? To tell you the truth, it really took me a long time to finally get used to you guys. It really did take me a long time to finally get used to you guys. After when Pinky threw that party at the library, it really did take me a while to finally get used to you. Like you, Rarity, you did really wanted to, spruce up my mane and give me a new outfit all the time. It was really crazy, but nice. Applejack, she really wanted me to meet all of her family and try, all these different apple desserts. It was really cool. It was really nice to sample all the different apple flavored stuff. But I really couldn't meet all of Applejack's family. Rainbow Dash, she was really, really cocky and not really, there all the time. She's definitely something. Fluttershy, she was really quiet though. But when she met Spike, she really lightened up a little.
Yeah, she always lightens up whenever she meets a animal that she hasn't seen before or, wants to meet. It's really crazy. Anyway, last but not least, what about Pinky? How did you feel when you first met her?
The first time I met her, all she did was give that weird face and then she left.
Yeah, she went to go plan that party at the library.
Yeah, I knew that. And that was also the day that I mistaken, soda pop, well, the pungent stuff for hot sauce with hot sauce. Ugh, that was crazy.
Yeah, because you were too busy talking with your friends.
Yeah, well, it did take me a while to finally get used to you guys, but I really am happy that I did make friends with you guys. Because if I didn't make friends with you, then I really truly wouldn't understand friendship. And not only that, but we couldn't have found the elements of harmony without you. Because, just like Princess Celestia said, the elements of harmony is represented by friendship. Magic, honesty, generosity, loyalty, laughter, and kindness. So, obviously, it's just amazing. And don't forget about magic.
Yeah, don't forget about magic. Oh wait, didn't you already say magic, Twilight?
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, I sometimes make the mistake too. I sometimes say things that I already said. Okay, well, anyway. Okay, so, Princess Luna, you ready for your question?
Ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Okay, anyway, this question goes out to Princess Luna. Oh, man. Princess Luna, have you and your sister ever found out how to separate, has you and Princess Celestia found out how to separate Daybreaker and Nightmare Moon? Have you guys ever figured that out yet?
To tell you the truth, yes, we actually have figured out how to separate them. We figured them out. But you see, the thing is, it takes a while for us to live with them, though. Because, Daybreaker's mane is completely made out of fire, and we really did need to find something that, is fireproof.
we can always ask my friend Blaze. I mean, she controls fire, and sometimes it just spurts out of control.
Perhaps I'll ask this Blaze of yours.
Yeah, trust me, she'll definitely help you find something that's fireproof. Anyway, so what you're saying is now that Nightmare Moon and Daybreaker are separated from you and Celestia, what do you think they're doing now?
I don't know what they're doing. Last time I saw them before I came here, they were eating breakfast with my sister.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Whew. As long as they're not doing anything evil again.
Oh, trust me, they're not.
Okay, good.
But you see, darlings, I'm actually having trouble with my half.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You did recently get a new form. Nightmare Rarity. Nightmare Rarity. How is she doing?
Oh, she's dormant for now, but who knows when she'll pop back up.
Okay, well, don't worry, Rarity. I'm pretty sure she'll come back if she needs to. I don't know when, but who knows. Alright, anyway, Rarity, you can go ahead and ask Starlight Glimmer her question.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is a really good one. So, Starlight Glimmer, how did you feel when you first went to the EG world? It was a little bit weird at first. It was really weird. I mean, walking on 2 legs instead of 4, that was really hard. And not only that, but having hands and feet instead of, hooves, that was also weird. And it was also weird grabbing things with, what are those things called again, Flame?
Fingers.
Yes, fingers. It was really weird, grabbing things with those things. And what else was really weird was that I couldn't perform magic over there. Now that was definitely the downpour for me. I mean, I know that magic existed around there for now, but, I really, really didn't, it was really, really something. I mean, the whole time I was just hanging out with, Sunset Shimmer, and she actually was really nice. She was really nice enough to bring me over there. And it was time for me to go, but then Twilight told me I could spend another day there too. It was really cool. I wish I can go back though. Starlight, you know you can always go back anytime you want to. Really? Of course, you can always go back. In fact, I always go there all the time. Even though that I'm a princess, I always go back there to check on my other friends. Well, alright, that's good to know.
Okay, well, glad to know that you guys can go back to the world anytime you want to. It's really cool. Anywho, next up is Sunset Shimmer. Okay, Sunset Shimmer. Question, out of all the forms that you have, which form did you think was the most strongest?
Let me think. The one form that I remember having was that demon form that I had when I first tried on Twilight's crown. It was really, really powerful, but then again, it did turn me into that demon thing. I really didn't like that.
Yeah.
And after that, I gained this other form. It was my Phoenix form. It's where I grew fiery wings. It was really interesting. And then, after that, I gained another form, which was my pony up form. When I grew my ponytail and my pony ears and everything. And then, after that, came my... let me think. What was it? Oh yeah, during the friendship games, it was my Daydream form. Now that was awesome. I really liked that form. And finally, last but not least, was my Geode form. My Geode form. After acquiring those Geodes from the from Camp Everfree, it was really awesome getting those new powers. And they also enhanced our powers very well over there.
Yeah, it was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's too bad I didn't get a Geode.
Well, maybe you'll find one day.
I sure hope so. because all I have is just my medallion, my hedgehog medallion. But it's okay. It's okay. I mean, having a geode would have been pretty cool, but it's okay. Anyway, okay, Trixie, this question here is for you. Rarity, go ahead and read it.
Right. Okay, Trixie, this question here is for you. Let's see. How did you feel when you and Starlight had to face off against the changelings? Were you scared? Scared? Me? The great and powerful Trixie is never scared. Oh, please, Trixie. What about that one time you were hiding behind that rock and like 2 changelings jumped you? Starlight? No one was supposed to know about that.
Well, too late. They do now. Okay, sorry, Trixie, that we had to put you on the spot. But still, how did you feel when you went up against them?
Well, normally Twilight usually takes care of the dirty work. You know, fighting and defending Equestria. Me, I normally just spend all my days working on new spells. But sadly, I literally had to step out of my comfort zone and help Starlight with something. But of course, you know I'm always happy to do my part. At least I'm a whole lot better than my EG counterpart.
Oh yeah, the EG version of Trixie. She definitely is sort of a bully. She definitely is sort of a bully. I mean, think about it. She practically, accused, Fluttershy of cheating during a test. And she also actually was thinking, it was all Starlight's fault, that the reason why her friends, forgot about her. And plus, not only that, but Sunset also accused her for, that stuff, because she didn't put her picture in the yearbook and all that stuff. It was pretty crazy. But anyway, that was definitely really crazy.
I might have to do a talking to with my EG counterpart. Because if she's supposed to be the EG version of me, then she must not be the great and powerful Trixie.
Yeah, she does sometimes do magic, but not as often like you do.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't. She spends most of her time playing the guitar or trying to show everybody how better she is.
Huh. Well, again, I might have to have a serious talking with her.
Well, trust me, it's gonna take a lot to get through her head. Anyway, whew, excuse me. Tempest, this question here is for you. Okay, Tempest, this question here is for you. Are you happy that, Twilight didn't, just leave you in a great big pile of rocks after when you sacrificed yourself to, turn to stone after defeating the Storm King?
Yes, I am really happy, because at first I thought Twilight was mad at me for capturing her and all that other stuff. Of course not. I'm not mad at you. Well, I was at that point, but not anymore. You see, I learned to forget. I learned to forgive and to forget. And if you're willing to forget about this whole thing, then I forgive you. Well, don't worry. I already forgot about it. And besides, think about it. I already made a change. I'm already going around Equestria telling everybody about friendship. Yep, you definitely changed, Tempest. You definitely changed.
Okay, well, anyway, next up is Moondancer. Rarity, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. So, Moondancer, how deep is your friendship with Twilight now? Now that you guys finally rekindled your friendship. It's really nice. I'm actually really happy that me and Twilight were actually really good friends again. I do come by the Ponyville every now and then. It's really nice. I mean, for a little town. Little town. But it is really nice. She even gave me a little tour of her castle.
Yeah, I remember that castle. But unfortunately, she doesn't live there anymore.
Nope, I actually live in Canterlot. I actually live in Canterlot. I moved in with Princess Celestia and Princess Luna.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, even though they're retired, I'm still living with them and learning from them. And they still keep their titles as princesses. Well, of course, once a princess, always a princess.
Yeah, but unfortunately, until it's time for you to retire and, for somebody else to take the throne and all that stuff. But yeah, anywho, Moon Dancer, I really am glad that, your friendship with Twilight never died. In fact, now that you have all these friends with you, and lots of other friends in Ponyville, Mobius, and lots of others. Because you see, now that this whole world is, gonna become a whole solar system soon, we all need to get along very fine. We all need to get along. So, how about we all just get along and everything will be all good? Sounds fun?
Very fun.
Yeah. Anyway, now we're on to the last group question for today, guys. We're on to the last group question. Whew. Alright, so this question is for all of you. So this question here is for all of you. Who do you think is better at magic? Who do you think is better at magic? Yikes. Now, guys, this is definitely... Okay, guys, do not start fighting, okay? Don't fight. So, out of all of you, you guys have to agree. Who do you think is much better with magic?
Well, I would say myself, but you see, there are some things that I haven't learned yet.
Really, Luna?
Yes, of course. There's some things I haven't actually learned yet. Well, I would have to say Twilight. Because you see, Twilight, she has actually done some amazing things.
Okay, so that's one Twilight. And what about you, Luna? You didn't say anything?
I think I'm gonna have to say Twilight. She has done some amazing things.
Okay, that's two Twilight. Okay, so that's two Twilight. Sunset, what about you?
I'm gonna have to say Twilight. She has done some amazing magical feats.
Okay, that's three Twilight. Moon Dancer.
I would definitely have to say Twilight. She is really powerful. A whole lot more stronger with magic than I was.
Okay, so that's four Twilight. Alright. Tempest.
Twilight, most definitely. Because after all, she is a kind-spirited pony, and not only that, but she actually found a way to reverse the thing.
Okay, so that's five Twilights. Twilight, what about you? Do you vote for yourself?
Well, if I had to choose, I would definitely have to say the princesses. All three of them, because honestly, they're really awesome, and they have done some amazing feats. Like Luna, she can raise the moon. Celestia, she can raise the sun. And Cadence, she can spread love everywhere she goes. But me, all I do is just spread friendship. But then again, friendship is really important. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to say the princesses.
Okay, so that's one for Princess Luna, Princess Cadence, and Princess Celestia. Alright, Trixie, what about you? Okay, Trixie, what about you? And I think I might know what the heck you're gonna say.
The great and powerful Trixie picks Twilight.
What? Wow, that's a first. Why'd you pick her and not yourself?
You see, Trixie, I do sometimes boast a lot. Maybe it's because I just want the attention, I don't know. But you see, the thing is, Twilight, she has done some amazing things. And she proved it in the magic duel. She proved it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because she proved that she doesn't actually need magic to be great and powerful.
That's right. She set that whole thing up with, her friends. It was really amazing. So, if I had to pick someone who's better at magic, it's definitely Twilight.
Alright, so that's 6 Twilight. Okay, Twilight, so it looks like all of your friends pick you. So, do you think that you're better? So, do you think that you're really, really good with magic?
Yes, I am. Because no pony was able to hold all three pony princesses' equestrian magic, just like I was. And no pony was able to defeat the Storm King, defeat Cozy Glow, defeat, T-Rex, and lots of other bad guys. So, yes, I would definitely have to say I'm really good with magic.
So, it's official, guys. Twilight Sparkle is amazing when it comes to magic. Of course, we already knew that. I mean, come on, she's the embodiment of magic. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Ask the Sonic Crew, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, and I do like to thank Twilight Sparkle, Princess Luna, Starlight Glimmer, Sunset Shimmer, Moon Dancer, Tempest, and Trixie for coming on here and answering questions. Thank you guys for coming out of your busy schedule for, coming out here and answering questions. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below. And also, let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree with anything that they said here today. Oh, and also, if you guys' question did not get read out, you can always try again next time for the next episode of Ask the Sonic Crew. And I promise you guys, it's going to be good. And a special thank you to Rarity for helping me with the questions.
No, it's not a problem, darling. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a day at the spa. I have to look all beautiful for our date tonight.
You go, girl. Anyway, Rarity, again, I'll see you later, and, you look beautiful, okay?
I always do look beautiful for you.
Aw, okay. Anyway, oh, and if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way you guys will be up to date whenever I post. Anyway, does any pony else have something to say before we head on out?
The great and powerful Trixie has one thing to say. Be honest with yourselves, because sometimes honesty is really good.
Wow, you're starting to sound like Applejack a little bit.
Yes, really. It's really something.
Okay, well, anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog.
Twilight Sparkle, Princess Luna. Starlight Glimmer, Sunset Shimmer. Moon Dancer, Tempest. And the great and powerful... And this is Trixie.
Signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.